And I just want to show you a movement, a simple movement this time for the side waist. Now, let's just figure out the side waist. And you can find these low ribs on one side. How far down are they? Okay. And you can find the crest of the pelvis, the iliac crest. It comes up, and these low ribs are down here. I guess that's the 10th rib down there. And then there's 2 floating ribs way back there, but we're just interested in rib cage, crest of the pelvis. And try this with me. Let's just see which is easier for you. Post down on one leg and let the other leg go out to the side. Look what's happening here. When I say I have this superpower to see how people have hidden tension, I just look at what are they doing? What does their brain like to hold close? Well, right here, yeah, the brain's good at having that closed, and this sort of pours open. Try that. Find which way is easier for you. Try both sides. Like, for me, doesn't know how to go that way quite as well. Maybe it's a little tight here, doesn't know how to open. Yeah, eventually it can sort of open. It's not quite as easy. This way, oh yeah. Find which way is better for you. Go to that. The same side shoulder, let that sag down. Okay, is that good at closing? If it's this same side, that says your brain likes to hold that side in contraction. That's what traditional somatics looks at as side contraction, a single side. I see people, their shoulders are sort of level. When one side of the pelvis is up higher, shoulders are level. And this opposite shoulder, I can bring that across and shoulders stay level. Even this one can even sink down further toward this hip. That's the S curve. That's the inner X line. That's the breathing space through the body held in contraction. And if it's the same side, well, that's the breathing space only on one side held in contraction. We're trying to teach the brain out of the hidden contractions. That's the whole point. And we're trying to do it so it sees it as breathing space. That's the reward that the nervous system gets. It loves having easy breathing space. We want to have every direction, all easy breathing. And then the brain says, oh, I've got plenty of backup breathing space. I don't feel anxiety. When it's all tightening up and we run out of room to breathe, that's anxiety, I propose. So to get out of the roots of anxiety, you've got to restore your breathing space in all these possible directions so that your brain really believes it's easy. So for me, it was easier for me to stand this way. This way likes to be closed. So let's give that a gentle lesson. Right here, find a tree or a bench. I've got a beautiful bench right here. And I'm going to be hiking up that side of the pelvis. And I like doing it with the knee bent. I'm not lifting up the knee to get the knee off the floor. I'm hiking up that side belt loop. So the side waist is contracted, and then side waist lowers down easy, easy, slow, slow. All these lines that are having to open for this, I can feel, well, there's a whole big section that says, hey, wait a minute. We're not so happy to do that. That feels like you're forcing us. That feels like a stretch. Okay? You can sag that side open easy. Because for me, it will get some slack from the ribs because my ribs here are open. Yours may or may not be. There's a little place back there that really needs a little bit of a lesson. I invite you to make your own somatics. Can you adapt these movements exactly for your specific lines of constriction? Let's try it out. A little breath in. And this time we're going to make it breather. We're going to squeeze the air out. This exhale, it's helping push the diaphragm up. All this abdominal stuff is pushing the diaphragm up to help the air go out. So the breath in, exhale. If it was the back that didn't know how to open, I'm going to arch my back a little bit to pull that closed a little extra in back. The air is out. Every drop. Okay? Open slow, breathing into that. We know it's opening. Just see if you can target the breath into that space. And I'm going to move this. This bench is cast iron. It's actually really heavy. Okay. We're going to go like that. We're going to do a little easier here. Okay. Yeah, beautiful. So that gentle breath in. Exhale, closing. Your whole weight of your body is loaded up on the other leg. So that leg is really pushing up into the body. That's even more load to give your brain an experience of relaxing this open. We want to relax that open. So again, maybe fingers are on your side belt line. Exhale. Make the waist squeeze the air out. Gentle breath in. Don't force it. For me, back there, it's not easy breathing. So here we're going to do the on-demand breathing technique. Figure out where it is. It might be in front. If it was in front, we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to pull the front pocket up to really close that waist. We're going to pull the side belt loop up. For me, I'm going to pull my back pocket up, back waist. Squeeze the air out. Breathe in against it. Make your brain want it. Gentle breath into the first limit. Where it wants that, it wants to claim it. Now, continue to open as you breathe in specifically to that space. Squeezing the air out. Have your hand push down even more added load, amplification. Squeezing the air out, the contraction. Breathe in against it, and then breathe in as it opens. Breathe it open. Show your brain it's breathing. Practicing often is what changes the course of the ship. You could just practice anytime you're standing. On the phone, talking to my kids, doing that. How do you close that? And you could bring it up even higher into the ribs. Great. For me, I noticed lately this back oblique line isn't breathing. I can close that up. Breathe in gently against it. Doesn't have room. Show your brain that that place is the breathing reward. Okay, let's come back to it. We're going to go the way it likes. First way, we're posting down on that leg. That side's open. Now we're going to post down on the other side. Say, oh, is that easier? Is it different? Does it know how to open? Is it teachable? I promise you, it will return back to the old habit. Your brain's good at making habits. We're trying to change the habit, so we got to remind it again and again and again. A lot of these tensions, they're sort of dumb adaptations. This low part of the brain, primitive brain, it's adapted and it's good at running your muscles automatically. Up here, the sensory motor cortex, that's where we also have voluntary control of the muscles. These movements are the interplay of taking automatic tensions, tightening it up more than the automatic was doing, so then we switched it to manual control. We don't even have to lift the foot up off the floor. I can just hike that hip, squeeze the air out. We're not talking about balancing on one foot. We're holding on to something. Easy. Squeeze the air out. Can I breathe that open? Can you teach it to be breathing? You can. You can do this, but you've got to devote yourself to it. I challenge you. Take a break from yoga and then bring this type of awareness back to your yoga. Take a break from stretching. Stop all stretching. That's confusing things. Stop stretching. Look at where your brain is trying to tighten your body and teach it out of that. My experiment personally, I have not done stretching for 10 years, and I feel supple and at ease. There's a little bit of a cult of hyperflexibility. Oh, that person's so flexible. But those people who are hyperflexible often are yoga teachers. They have lots of injuries. Later on in life, they have lots of pain and discomfort problems as a result. I'm definitely not super flexible, but I feel good. I don't have pain. I used to have a lot of pain. My wife and I like to kayak. I couldn't sit in a kayak for 5 minutes. My hip would hurt so bad. I had such bad sciatic pain and depression from one accident. I had a C-curve long ago, bicycle racing, and then from a motorcycle accident, much more severe actually, in France. Powerful enough local contraction that it made an S-curve. So I had cumulative contractions. For my method, the Eric Cooper Somatics method, we're completely focusing on breathing space. Where has their nervous system given up on that space as easy breathing? Whereas your nervous system given up on considering your body and your dimensional potential of all the ways your body can close and open in the breathing space, where has it given up seeing it as easy? That's what we're trying to do. Thank you for watching today. I'm Eric Cooper, InspireSomatics.com. blessings on your journey. I live in a very beautiful place. I think it's beautiful in southeastern Michigan. And our land, we have 26 acres. It has some riverfront on the River Raisin. The River Raisin cuts across lower Michigan and ends up pouring into Lake Erie. It's very beautiful down here.